You too should have a personal strategic plan to ensure you achieve the maximum in the shortest time, making the fewest mistakes possible along the way. Personal strategic planning focuses on 4 fundamental questions you should ask yourself. 1. Where am I now in life? What have you achieved so far? What is your financial capital? What kind of family do you have? What is your level of health and physical condition? 2. How did I get to where I am today? What decisions and choices did you make in the past to create your current life? What has been the main cause of your success to date? What has been the reason for your adversities? 3. To become the best you can be, keep improving your strategy by making sure your goals are in line with your values, using your skills, and changing your plan as opportunities arise. Believe in the power of purpose. Each smart choice you make brings you closer to your goals. Thanks for coming along with me on this trip. May you keep working on having clear goals, being brave in your deeds, and being strong when things get hard. As you use the ideas of strategic planning, may your life show you how much you can achieve by living with intention and purpose. Why couldn't you do it? There are many ways to achieve your goals of high income, financial independence, and even wealth. One road to financial success is entrepreneurship, the ability to start and develop your own successful businesses. Today, it's easier than ever to start a company and begin offering a product or service. It takes less than 24 hours to register your business, create a website, and start operating. Many people achieve financial independence by specializing and becoming the best in their fields while working for another company and earning good salaries. Clarity is likely 95% of success. The clearer you are about who you are and what you want, the easier it will be for you to succeed under almost any condition or circumstance. Thomas Carlyle wrote, "The man without a purpose is like a ship without a rudder. He drifts whichever way the wind blows." When you take the time to stop and think about what you truly want and how to achieve it, you can save yourself many years of hard work, going back and forth and making little progress. Forget about past mistakes and focus on the future. Moreover, from childhood, you have had an intricate series of experiences that have shaped you into the person you are today. You have strengths and special skills, and you were born with the ability to excel in something or perhaps many things. Your great responsibility to yourself and others is to find that special mission for which you were put on this earth. You must clarify your vision, your purpose in life, the desire of your heart. 4. Do what you really love. One of your great jobs in life is to find something you really love to do and then put everything into achieving excellence. You can succeed big in many different areas. 7. Listen to yourself. You can choose different paths depending on your personality, skills, temperament, and what you really enjoy. The good news is that no one path is the best. Millions of people do very well financially working for someone else or specializing or doing both. Others succeed in business or as entrepreneurs by mastering a wide range of skills. Some do multiple things, start their own businesses, and then specialize in becoming very good at providing a service or developing a product that people truly want and are willing to pay for. To maximize your time and enjoy the most amount and quality of wealth and rewards, you must set aside time to think about your goals. Often, especially when experiencing turbulence and rapid changes, you must shift to having an intense goal orientation. The best time management tools include setting goals, planning, and organizing your life around those things you truly want to do and have. Goal setting and personal strategic planning require you to take free time away from interruptions and distractions. Intelligence has been identified as an important quality among successful people in any field, but deep research has found that many of these people have not demonstrated outstanding IQs or excellent grades in school. They may have been above average in terms of intelligence, but they were not geniuses. As we wrap up our look at personal strategic planning, keep this in mind. Your future is not up to chance. It is decided by the choices you make today. Strategic planning is the map that turns your dreams into reality and the direction that guides you through uncertainty. Over the years, I washed dishes, dug ditches, worked in sawmills and factories, and sometimes slept in my car. Finally, frustrated by seeing so many successful people around me, much younger than myself, I began to challenge my beliefs about success and failure. I began to wonder why some people are more successful than others. What I found surprised me. There is only a small relationship between success and education, intelligence, good grades, coming from a wealthy family, or even natural ability. What do I want to do with my life? 3. What do I really want to do with my life? The key is in the third time you ask this question with really, really, really. That will compel you to delve deep into your being, bypassing superficial answers about money and success, and generally lead you to the answer you've been seeking. This is how you begin unlocking your full potential. 5. Personal strategic planning. Successful companies invest a lot of time and money developing strategic plans for their businesses, well thought out goals, and plans used to achieve greater success and profitability in competitive markets. A Turkish proverb says, no matter how far you have gone down the wrong road, turn back. 8. The intelligence factor. Josh Billings, the cowboy humorist, once said, "It ain't what a man knows that hurts him, it's what he knows that ain't so." When I was a child, my teachers and parents repeatedly told me that if I didn't get good grades, if I didn't graduate from high school, if I didn't go to college, I wouldn't succeed in life, and I believed them. When I failed in high school, I resigned myself to a life of manual labor. And this is the starting point of wisdom. For Socrates, an unexamined life is not worth living. As long as you don't regularly set aside time to examine your life and ensure you have clear goals that haven't changed, you will become a reactive person who tends to do what others want you to do. Start this goal analysis understanding that you are unique and potentially extraordinary. There has never been and there will never be anyone like you. Be yourself. All others are already taken. You are a special and complex combination of knowledge, experience, education, talents, skills, interests, emotions, desires, and fears. This way you can answer many important questions to ensure that what you do externally is consistent with the person you are inside and harmonious with what you truly want to achieve. 3. Look inside yourself. The first question you must ask is, who am I? Your answer reveals your self-image, the person you believe yourself to be. Since your external behaviors are always consistent with how you see yourself on the inside, this answer says a lot about you. The inscription at the Temple of Apollo in Delphi, ancient Greece, said, "Man, know thyself." They go to work for someone else and climb their way up, earning more and more over the years. 10% of millionaires are professionals such as doctors, lawyers, architects, accountants, and engineers. They worked hard for a long time, did a great job, built an excellent reputation, and eventually received good salaries. You can choose the path of entrepreneurship and business creation or opt to work for another company, especially one with great potential that is just starting out. You can specialize and become excellent at what you do. Where do I want to go in the future? Idealize and imagine the future. Project yourself 5 years ahead and imagine your life is excellent in every aspect. How would it look? How will it differ from your current life? 4. How can I get from where I am today to where I want to be? What are the different things you could start doing today to create the perfect future? Clarity is your best friend. Personal strategic planning requires first, having clear and written goals. Second, clearly examining the various methods you can implement to achieve them. Most people want to make a lot of money doing what they enjoy and end up achieving financial independence, but only a small percentage of people will reach this common goal. 6. First-generation wealth. In the U.S. alone, there are over 10 million millionaires, and over 80% of them have achieved this through their own efforts. Worldwide, there are nearly 2,000 billionaires, 66% of whom have achieved this on their own. These are people who started with nothing and achieved financial success in a single working lifetime or less. If you want to do well until we meet again, make plans, take action, and keep going. By doing that, throughout your adult and professional life, you must ask yourself a series of questions and answer them. Your questions will change over time and with experience. You must be clear about your answers each time you address those questions, and you must also be willing to change your answers as you gain more information. Start by assuming you have no limitations. Imagine you could wave a magic wand and make your life ideal in every aspect. Ask yourself these questions. 1. What do I really want to do with my life? 2. Want to? 2. Clarity is everything. There is a story about a hunter who goes to the edge of the forest, closes his eyes, and shoots his rifle without a fixed target. Then he turns around and tells his assistant that he hopes something good comes out of it. That's how many live their lives. They chase like a dog chasing a passing car and rarely catch anything. Most people go through life without goals, doing the best they can, just hoping something good will happen. But hope is not a strategy, it's a recipe for failure or worse, disaster. Only 3% of poor people have a big goal and occasionally work on it, if ever. 1% versus 99% is currently the subject of great controversy regarding the difference between the 1% of people and the rest of us. The premise claims that those in the 1% own or control more money than everyone else combined. However, that statistic is not accurate. The real difference is between the top 3% and the other 97%, as most people start with little or nothing. The real question would be, how did those in the top 3% who started with nothing succeed so much over the course of 1 or 2 generations? The answer is simple. Many people squander most of their productive years reacting to whatever happens around them and working towards others' goals, instead of taking the time to gain complete clarity on what they truly want for themselves. Before you set off on the great adventure of your life, you must decide where you want to go. The good news is that there have never been more opportunities to achieve your goals than there are today, but only you can decide what you want. What is the difference between the rich and the poor? One explanation is that around 85% of wealthy people have a big goal they work towards all the time. The top 3% have clear written goals and plans they work on every day. They know exactly who they are, what they want, and where they are going. They have a map, a route that guides them faster and with much greater precision to achieve health, happiness, wealth, and prosperity than most people's plan throughout their lives. As a result of having clear and written goals, they waste much less time than ordinary people. On average, people with written goals and plans earn and accumulate 10 times more than other people with the same levels of intelligence and education. Let's get to the heart of personal strategic planning and explore the ideas, tools, and mental shifts that will give you the power to create a life with meaning and satisfaction. Welcome to a journey where clarity gives you confidence, strategy makes progress possible, and each step you take is a planned move toward your final success. One of the most important types of time is that which you dedicate to thinking, deciding, and planning how to achieve the things you truly want in life. The greatest waste of time is starting without clear and specific goals. Welcome to a look at the art and science of personal strategic planning, which is a subject of unmatched importance. We are starting a journey today into the world where dreams become real accomplishments and goals are carefully made into detailed plans for success. Imagine the power of deliberate planning, a roadmap that helps you make decisions and take actions that will help you reach your greatest goals. Strategic planning is more than just making lists of goals. It's also about connecting your vision with action, using your skills, and facing challenges with foresight and strength.